Shit. Unmute Mike. What's up, guys? Welcome to YouTube Live. Welcome to the Hartrimony. Welcome to Cleaning Business Masterclass. We're excited to have you. As always, drop where you're from in the chat. City and state. We want to know where you guys are from. City and state.
Hey, Regina. Hi, Angel.
What's up?
D. Wells, Wyoming is how you say it. Jason, thank you for joining.
City and state.
Barbara, Lenore, Mr. and Mrs. Green, STL Mo. St. Louis? Las Vegas. Where we got? Georgia, Houston, Spring Lake, Virginia, Chicago, Rochester, Massachusetts. We got a lot of people.
Philly's in the house. East Coast.
Florida. Why don't see our hometown? New Jersey.
What's our hometown?
Milwaukee. What do you mean, what's our hometown? You know where you from?
In Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn. There we go.
What's good?
Maryland.
South Bend, Indiana. I signed my first contractor today because of y'all.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of that. Let me see. We getting testimonies already. We ain't even start. Watch your hand. We gotta move it. Thank you. I'm taking it.
City and state.
I'm taking it.
Drop it. We're gonna give it another minute or two. Let people.
You guys can hear us clearly, see us clearly, and you can hear Beyonce, right? Just want to make sure.
How you know they're fans of Beyonce?
It don't matter. I said you can hear Beyonce. It don't matter if you're a fan.
TT, we're excited for you. Thank you for coming back. Texas, Virginia.
Yes. Okay. Dallas. Okay, Marcus. We live in Dallas now, so I guess we gotta kind of rep it.
Judith. You see Judith, Marcus, Santos, Sarah, all clear. Okay, perfect.
7:02. Want to get started? Ready to get started?
All right, let's do it.
She getting to the part now. Now it's time to. Now we got to get into the TikTok. Okay, go ahead.
What's up, guys? What's going on? We are the Heart Zogs. We are excited to have you here for our Cleaning Business Masterclass, Cleaning Business Hacks. We are going to teach you, we're going to show you, we're going to hopefully give you some information that will change your lives. Our goal is to help you learn how to start and scale a 7-figure cleaning business, and importantly, without ever cleaning houses. That's the goal. I want to teach you guys how to start a business where you don't have to clean houses yourself.
Ooh, Kevin.
What's Kevin saying? We didn't see on
EYL. Yeah.
Tell EYO to call us. So before we get started, we always like to know where you guys are from. So if you're just now joining us, drop where you're from in the comments. We always like knowing who we're talking to, which is very important to us.
And we got to introduce ourselves. If you didn't know, my name is Jhanilka.
And I'm Anthony.
And we are from Brooklyn, New York, living in Dallas, Texas. Started a cleaning business 5 years ago. And we are teaching people how to do the same without cleaning any homes. And so, ready to jump right in?
So we're really glad that you guys made it here today because we get to pass along this business model that completely changed our life 5 years ago. And again, that business model is how to create a 7-figure cleaning business without ever cleaning houses. And it can be done from absolutely anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in.
Conform it. I think everybody said they can see everything, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. I'm like, let's roll. So why are we hosting this webinar? People are asking us how to start a cleaning business while having a 9-to-5, how to find partners to do the jobs for you. Remember, you are not doing any of the cleaning. And can this business really be ran from anywhere? WFA is a new trending thing, work from anywhere. So we are here to answer those questions.
Drop WFA in the chat if that's what you want to be able to learn how to do, work from anywhere. Because our cleaning business funds are a lifestyle. That's how we want you guys to think about it. This business has made us over $1 million in the last 5 years. And we're going to show you how to do the same. And we want to take you behind the curtain and show you how to do all three of those things. How to start a business, how to find partners to do the job for you, and how to run this business from anywhere.
So you can get everything in life you want if you will just help other people get what they want. The more we share, the more that we receive, we realize.
So this is Zig Ziglar, a famous motivational speaker. And we realized the more we share, the more we receive. So you guys didn't know, we were featured on Good Morning America. And the story was, how does couple use side hustles to pay off the number was $114,000 of debt in 23 months. And the biggest side hustle that we used was starting this cleaning business. So we had Robin, what's her name? Robin.
I don't remember her name.
She's been one of the hosts of Good Morning
who she
America
is.
for decades. But I believe her name is Robin. And she was like, hey, this couple uses side hustle to start this cleaning business and help them pay off this massive amount of debt. And again, the more we shared, the more we received. So we've been featured in numerous articles. This is just some of the ones we've mentioned. So SoFi, which is a financial firm, they said how we tackled debt elimination. We had fun doing it. We were on Black Enterprise, how we paid off $114,000 of debt in 23 months. And we were featured on money.com, how we use our side hustles to pay off $114,000 of debt.
So, who is the webinar for? I mean, many people have joined and we thank you guys for coming, but we want to be specific and clear as to who this is for, and whether you have a 9-to-5 or just looking for additional income, whether you have no understanding of the cleaning industry, never ran a business before, you're looking to build generational wealth, you're wanting to learn how to run this business from anywhere, this is for you. We want you to have options outside of your 9-to-5, essentially.
So we're going to teach you how you can create a 7-figure cleaning business without ever having to clean a single home. How finding one good cleaning partner can change your entire life. How to beat the competition as a brand new business, and how to get your most profitable customers to find you. Not you find them. They're going to find you and pay you every single month. Or every single day.
Every single day.
Not month.
Come on now. we ain't doing that over here. So we just mentioned how finding one good cleaning partner can change your life. And so we want to speak about Anita. We want to speak about her. She alone has made our company $237,000. We put the screenshot here so you know that we ain't pulling this from anywhere. She has made our company $237,000. So just imagine having 5 Anitas. I'm just going to say it like that. Imagine having 10 Anitas, what it can do for your business and what it can do for your life.
So we're going to tell you how to find good contractors, good cleaning partners. We're also going to tell you how to beat the competition as a brand new business owner.
Right.
This is just another story that we're going to share with you guys, how to get your most profitable customers to find you as a new business owner.
Yeah.
This customer found us at midnight and paid us $509 without talking to us, without emailing us, without texting us. So we're going to show you how to beat the competition as a brand new business owner.
Right. Because many people, speak on that or have questions around, there's other businesses out there. I'm new. How am I going to stand out? We'll get into it. Don't you worry. And if you stick around to the end, everybody love the money. We'll show you how to get your most profitable customers to find you and pay you every single day. This is sales that we've had in 1 month of this year. This is sales we've had in 1 month of this year. So once again, if you keep getting these sales times 12, what does that look like?
So we want to talk about our goal for you today. So our primary goal for you today is to show you without a shadow of a doubt that every person on this call can do this business, because we're going to show you how you can make money in the industry you need to know nothing about. We don't know anything about cleaning. We cleaned our own house.
Now we're a little weird.
we didn't know anything about the industry. We cleaned our own house. Let us know in the chat if you ever cleaned a house or you cleaned your own house growing up. What?
I was gonna say
that was our extent of knowing the industry about cleaning. We cleaned it growing up. Your mom tells you to clean your house. Your brother doesn't want to do it. Your sister doesn't want to do it. So you clean the house. You do a little bit. That was the extent of the business that we knew about. So we're going to show you how you can make money in the industry you need to know nothing about. So drop in the chat if you ever cleaned before, your house or somebody else's house.
Running cleaning business without having to clean a single home. So I don't know where you found us. I don't know if you're new to who we are. We do not clean any homes. We send people out to do the homes. We send Anitas out to do the cleaning for us. So we do not clean any homes. And the way that we teach as well, you will not have to clean any homes at all either. That is the primary goal. And that you can implement this strategy no matter what you're doing currently or if you have a job. I still have my 9 to 5. 4 years into the business, we are now 5 years, 4 years into the business, both of us still had a job, but now I still remain having a job. So you definitely can do it while maintaining a 9 to 5 or while maintaining other businesses. So
we see some of y'all just dropping in the chat if you ever cleaned a home. Some people said they just got off a cleaning job today. So this is not just for people who are new in the business. This is also for people who already have an established cleaning business. We want to make that clear. We want to make sure you know that this training comes at the most important time right now because what's happening around the world. So the world has changed. Right now, what do we just go through or what are we still in, right? A pandemic. A lot of people say we're still in a pandemic. I don't know if we're in it. I don't know if we're out of it yet. I don't really know.
We have to have it. Some people,
we got 1 foot in the pandemic, 1 foot out. But what we do know is that the world has changed around us. During the pandemic, everyone wanted two things: freedom and flexibility. And pandemic gave us that new view on life. I don't know if you guys know, I recently resigned from my job to focus 100% on our businesses. This is just in December. Technically, we were still in the pandemic in December.
Yep. And it's not a sexy business. I don't know if you've heard this before, but sexy business is where the money's at. Not a sexy business is where the money's at. People that are doing service-based businesses, people that are doing lawn care, people that are doing window cleaning, people that are doing carpet cleaning. It's not a sexy business, so that is where the money is at. And the two most important reasons why this is done, or we are discussing this at an important time, is the double R, resignation and recession.
So I don't know if you guys know, we've been technically declared in a recession. But last 2 years, we have also been in a great resignation. We were in a great resignation, and then now currently we're in a recession. The two R's, and it's not a Rolls Royce, then I don't know what we're talking about here. So nearly 48 million people quit their jobs last year. If you were one of those people who quit their jobs, drop I quit in the chat. And if you want to quit your job, drop I quit in the chat.
Everybody drop I quit. If you quitting.
Exactly. So 48 million people quit their job on average, 4 million a month. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to quit your job, but our goal is to give you options. And the recession, yes, technically we're in a recession. 2 negative quarters makes a recession, all of that stuff. We're not here to get into the politics of it. But spending is still rising. So with a recession, normally spending drops because people are scared to spend money because they don't know how the market is. I don't know if you guys know today, the market just rallied out of a bear market, meaning I'm not going to get into all of that. But
I'm like, what that means?
So the market is rallying today, right now. So people are still spending money. U.S. consumer is saying that pretty much inflation was supposed to hit us, but credit card giants say that we are still spending. So people are still buying. These are from CNBC headlines. I wanted to share that with you. So if you quit or still you think about quitting, drop I quit in the chat, and people are still spending money, most importantly.
Training. Here's our specific agenda for today's training. Why this business model has been around for decades. We did not invent it, unfortunately. It's been around for decades. Finding your most reliable and profitable cleaning partners to do the work for you. You are not cleaning any homes, so you want to find people, you want to vet people out that can do the jobs and represent your company, essentially.
So we're going to go through our hiring process, our vetting process, and show you how to find these people.
How to beat out the competition, even as a new business. People worry about that. I'm new. How are people going to see me? How are people going to book you? We'll discuss that. And lastly, we're going to talk about eyeballs. If no one sees your business, it's worthless. So we're going to show you how to put your business in front of thousands of people in your target audience every single day, essentially marketing your business.
So I'm saying in total, we're going to need about 90 minutes or so to go through everything. So please pay attention. We may not take up the whole 90 minutes, but we say, listen, you set up 90 minutes aside. Give us the time and attention that we need to teach you, and you can leave here with something today.
So Christmas, I mean, it looked like a lot of gifts, but Christmas 2016 is when everything changed for us. Every hero kind of reaches a rock bottom. We're in the same situation as you guys. We had bills and big goals. We set that we wanted to travel more and save more during this time, which is kind of very difficult to do. Very difficult to do.
If you have a New Year's goal right now, drop what your New Year's goal is right now, because this was Christmas 2016. New Year's is right around the corner, and she wanted to travel more, and I wanted to save and invest more. If you don't know, it's kind of hard to do both. So if you want to travel more, drop travel in the chat. If you want to save or invest more, drop save or invest in the chat. We want to make sure that we're talking to the right audience here. We want to make sure we're talking to the people who resonate most with our story.
But with the cleaning business, you could do both. So October 2017 is when our life changed, right? We spoke about the rock bottom, but we didn't allow ourselves to stay there. We started our business in 2017. We are 5 years in. This is what the business has done for us within 5 years. A gross volume of $1.1 million. Most 97% of our 9-to-5s are not producing things like this, but this is what the business has allowed us to do. And this is how it has changed our life. This is how it has made us where we are, put us in position to where we are today. It's allowed us to travel more. It's allowed us to pay off our debt. It's allowed us to buy my mom a car. It has provided so much freedom, financial freedom for us. And that's what we're here to show you how you can do exactly the same
thing. And that car was very important because her mom has done so much for us as a family. We wanted to show our gratitude and our appreciation to her. I don't know if you guys see, she has I don't remember what car. She had a Hyundai.
I don't know what year that thing is.
This car was over 20 years old.
Yeah.
The back of it, I don't know if you guys have older cars or what, but the back of it, the trunk couldn't open. So this is in New York. When we came from Dallas to New York and we bought gifts and we bought our luggage, we had to put it through the back window. That's how bad that was. We had to put the luggage through the back window. And I got a bad back. So our luggage is 50 pounds. We're trying to put this luggage through the back window. So we said, you know what? You've done so much for us. We're going to get you a brand new car. So we got her a GMC. And she loves to have and host things. She's an event planner. She does events for people. So now she has a car that the back of it opens automatically. She has enough room to fit family and friends in. She has enough room to kind of fit her supplies in when she does her events and stuff like that. That's some of the things that are most important. Yes, the traveling is great. Yes, being debt-free. Yes, sharing our story is great. But being able to help our family and friends kind of do more, save more, kind of get to where they want to be in life, that was like really life-changing for us.
So when we started, we didn't have this game, and we definitely would have paid to skip some of the mistakes that we made. We didn't have this information that we are teaching. To date, as we mentioned, our cleaning business has done over $1 million. This year, we're on track to doing 600K, which would have been our biggest year to date. We were able to buy my mother a car, as we just mentioned. We became millionaires. We also...
I want to pause there too.
Oh, you want to check the chat as well?
Yeah, I want to pause there because I know the number of people like, yo, the million versus the million. I want to make sure we clarify that because you want to make sure your numbers are correct. The business has made $1 million, but we are millionaires. Meaning we have a net worth of over $1 million. So there's a difference. You can make $1 million and not be millionaires, but we are net worth millionaires as well. So I see in the chat, I want to save more. I want financial freedom, both travel and save, build income. I want to travel and save. So we're on the same page. We're all on the same page here. And
Anthony retired. Anthony retired from his 9-to-5 to, like he said, be all into our businesses. And
that wasn't an easy decision to make. We had to, like I said, we've been in business for 5 years. So we really had to sit down as a family and say, all right, we're making enough money from these businesses. Now our goal is to go all in on ourselves. We were able to invest in ourselves and put our money where our mouth is.
And then lastly, we had a baby. Oh, yeah, we had a baby. We had a baby that's 8 months old. And that was part of us making the decision of him retiring because this business has allowed us to do more and be with her more as well.
Yeah. So, any new parents here? Any new parents here?
Or parents in general. Parents in general. You guys know how it is.
So we also want to make sure you guys know our background. This material and training session today is going to be very useful and relevant to you guys, but we want to make sure that you guys are in the right place. We got a lot of new people still coming in. So again, this training is for you if you have a 9-to-5 or you're just looking for additional income. This training is for you. If you resonate with any of these, just drop me in the chat. That's me. If you have a 9-to-5 and just looking for additional income, drop me. If you're looking for more money in your personal life or your business, then this is for you. Drop me in the chat. If you want to learn how to create and scale a cleaning business that allow you to make 6 or 7 figures in revenue, this training session is for you. Drop me in the chat. Because if it's not for you, we want to make sure you get to the right place. We want to make sure you get to the right place.
Aware. You can hang out with us. We're fun.
We want to make sure you get to the right place.
Now, with that being said, we do have some house rules that we kind of just want to go over before we continue to dive more into the content. This is not a get-rich-quick mentality, nor it is something that you can just say that you'll get anywhere else. We're going to teach you a skill set today, right? We're teaching you a skill set that you're not finding anywhere else. We've been through this, like we said, we're 5 years in the business.
So it also took us years of building our business and to figure this stuff out. While we can give you a shortcut to get to where we are today, you will have to put in the work. So again, we shared our numbers with you, right? So we said we've made $1 million in our cleaning business. We are on track to do 600,000 this year. That should be obvious, but our results are not typical, right? We want to make sure you guys do get to where we are today, but we know some people are going to be on this call. They're going to take the information and do nothing with it, which is fine. Some of our students have actually surpassed us, which is what we want. But we want to make sure you guys know that our results, we had to work for this, right? We want to make sure you guys understand that we are still working on this business. We're still growing and scaling it.
But we also want to say, like, we can't claim that you're going to make any money because we don't have control over your decisions and actions. We know that we teach the information. We know that if you follow the guide from A to Z that we teach you, that you can make money. But you are the one that needs to implement. You are the one that has to take action when we provide you with the information.
So listen, we know that a lot of people buy the Bowflex or a treadmill and it's just sitting in their garage collecting
shade,
dust.
all shade.
So we want to make sure you guys know that we want to keep it real.
Do you have a gym membership that you don't go to? Are you blaming the gym for charging you?
Listen, Planet Fitness charges $10 a month for a reason. They know that 90% of their audience will not show up. They know that. That's just the basis of being a human. So we want to make sure you guys understand that. We want to make sure you guys get the end results, but at the end of the day, you have to be willing to put the time in or work to get it done because you're going to get the rewards, not us.
So if you're still with us after all of that, let's move on. Let's continue to roll.
So we want to make sure. Some people might have dropped off at this point. That's fine. We want to make sure we got our target audience. And what we need from you today is pen and paper, cell phone, put it down. If you're not on your cell phone, make sure you're on your computer and go to a quiet space.
Now, most people that note takers are money makers. I mean, we're old school with the note takers. I know some people are like, I'm on my computer. It just hits different if you write it down or when you have a notebook and you're writing it down. So note takers are money makers.
Somebody said, stop talking about me. We're gonna be hitting some points that make you feel like we're talking.
I said all shade
directly
because that's what it is.
So we're gonna show you how to start a cleaning business that has the ability to make $1 million or more without cleaning any houses. And the first thing you need to know about the cleaning business is that it can work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it never closes. Your cleaning business can actually be an online robot, meaning that if done correctly, it can be completely remote.
And that's the key because that means it's always scalable, right? There's a difference between you making $50,000 and a difference with you making $1 million per year because it's always scalable. It's always open. Amazon is always open. That's why we love it. That's why it's able to scale and grow. It's always open. They can, go on there, go online, find you and book you and keep it moving. Has the ability to take a complete stranger. They don't need to know you. They don't need to have any connection to you and provide them with all the information they need in order to pay for your services. They don't need to know, hey, I'm Sarah and I'm going to book. They just see the social proof online that you provide and they'll go ahead and book your services. Your website, it can answer and address their questions so that they can book you online. You don't got to speak to them. Yes, some people call, but they don't have to call because your website would provide all the value and information needed for them to book your services.
And it has the ability to accept credit cards so that you don't have to chase anyone for money. And we're going to go over some of the payment processes that we use so that you don't have to worry about that ever in your business.
There's no ceiling.
So before we figured out everything that we just showed you, our life was completely different 5 years ago. We both worked 9 to 5s. We had a nice car. We had a nice apartment. Brunch, we had bottles. Everything was lit.
Bottles still lit. Brunch is still lit.
If this is you, let me know. Let me know if you got a 9 to 5. Let me know if your car is nice. Let me know if people come to your apartment and they look around and they say, oh, this is a nice apartment. If that resonates with you, let me know if you go out to eat and you may say, you know what, it's an occasion. I'm going to get bottles. I'm going to get the rosé. I'm going to go to the club, get a bottle. Let me know if that's you. Drop me in the chat if that's you. Because we want to make sure we're talking to the right people.
Yep.
We want to make sure we're talking to the right people. If that's you, drop you in the chat. Because we had a nice car. We worked 9 to 5s. We had a nice apartment. Brunch, bottles was lit. But I'm going to give you a big but here.
This is, but we were living with $114,000 in debt and living life like normal people. Now, some people may say, what does that mean? Like, what are you trying to say? What we're saying is it's not the way we wanted to live. $114,000 in debt. Many of us have it because of student loans, because of cars, because of our home, whatever the case may be. There's nothing wrong with that. But for our family, we wanted to change that, and we wanted to just change the narrative for our trajectory, for our generational wealth, and all things like that. And we had to make a change. We realized that we had to make a change.
So all y'all said you had the top, the 9 to 5, the car, the nice house or apartment. You go to brunch. Let me know if you have debt. We giving you our debt numbers. We want to get real transparent on this. We're gonna give you. We showing you guys our actual numbers. So let me know. Drop the number of debt, the amount of debt you have in the chat. 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures for some people. Let me know how much debt you got. We were living like normal people, but we had to make a change. Dave, I don't know if you guys know who this guy is. This is Dave Ramsey. He literally changed our life.
People have extreme emotions about him.
I was listening to Dave Ramsey talk about getting out of debt every single day for 3 hours per day. No exaggeration. I was listening to this guy preach every single day. How to pay off debt, how to make more money, how to do more savings. And I was telling Jhanilka, like, listen, we got to pay this debt off. We got to do something different because when I told you guys 2016, we had to dig into our savings to pay off our credit card bills.
And once again, some people may not find any problem with that. For us, that didn't work. We're saving for something else. We don't want it to have to pay off debt. We had to find a way to make money. We had to, and we also realized we wanted it to be a low-cost startup. We also realized that we wanted to look for more streams of income. At the time, it was just our 9 to 5s that we had, and we wanted more. The way that we did it is that we wanted to raise our income to be able to pay off debt quicker, to be able to get out of it quicker, and then reach financial freedom.
And if any of this resonates with you, drop me in the chat too. And most importantly, it had to be something that we could do from home, and it needs to give us time and location freedom. You don't make more money so that you could be strapped to a desk every single day or strapped to a telephone every single day. We wanted to have time and location freedom, which is most important to us. And we tried a ton of things. I'm an idea guy. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I bring it to Jhanilka, and she's like,
our conversations start with, I was listening to a podcast, and that's how our conversations start almost every single day.
And that's important. You want to get around different people. So I was listening to a podcast, and I was hearing people pay off debt and doing different things. So we literally tried almost everything to pay off this debt. So we tried Rover.
Watch Dogs, which is essentially like an Airbnb for dogs. So Watch Dogs in your home versus PetSmart. We were charging $25 per day for dogs, $100 a day. But it still missed that time and location freedom. At the time, I was working from home, so I was able to do it without any problem. But it's not something that I couldn't just leave the dog all day, right? So it was missing that time and location freedom that we spoke about that we wanted.
I see some of y'all talking about debt. I got 6 figures of debt. I got normal 5 figures of debt. I have a problem dipping into my savings for debt coverage. I have a nice car, apartment, and no bottles. Okay, I see y'all putting y'all debt there thing, y'all debt payoffs there. So I appreciate that. So we tried Rover, we tried Turo. So we rented out our cars. So when we moved down to Dallas, that car on the left, that nice Infiniti, I bought that car when we moved down to Dallas because I felt like, oh, we're making more money. Let's go into more debt. This is before we started paying off the debt. I was like, get a nice car. Just like most people got nice cars. I'm like, we live in Dallas and I'm driving a lot. So I bought a new car. That was foolish, right? But we ended up putting the cars on Turo, which we wanted to rent out our cars. We were making decent money, but in order to make more money, we needed more cars to scale. And that was, remember, we were talking about getting out of debt. You can't get out of debt while going deeper into debt. Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense for us.
Her Ultima broke down.
Yeah, we have a few stories with that, but yeah.
Ultima broke down, and then an Infiniti got into a car accident. Our Infiniti got into a car accident. I'm like, you know what? We can't do this.
We're out of here. And then another thing that we did was we both took up a job at a gym. We were working at a gym. Was bringing in additional income for us, but the pay was low and time was high. Once again, we wanted it to be at home. We wanted to have location freedom. If we're in a gym working, that's not location freedom, right? We have to be there to get money, and that's not what we were looking for. That's not what the cleaning business is able to provide, at least.
So we want to go through the criteria again. So let's revisit this. So we started a cleaning business during this time as we were trying to pay off this debt, and it was just a side hustle at the time. We're still doing Rover. We're still doing Turo. We're still working at the gym.
And our 9 to 5s.
But we didn't realize that the cleaning business was hitting all the boxes we needed. It was a low-cost startup. It gave us another stream of income. It was something we could do from home, meaning we didn't have to leave our house to run this business. Everything else, we had to leave our house or do something else. And most importantly, it gave us time and location freedom. We were able to do this business from anywhere.
But we always talk about the transparency, so we want to show how it was a low-cost startup for us. This is literally our bank account. I don't know if you can see the time period there at the top, November 1st, 2017 to November 30th, 2017. We started this business in November of 2017, right? We have a balance because you have to have money in a bank account. And this is literally a breakdown of what we spent through that month to get our business up and running. $50 we have there on care.com to look for people, $21 to start up our website, $90 to continue to hire, $48 for business cards, which we didn't even use, but we knew we had to have business cards. That's what they say. $100, we hired our first contractor. With the $100 was for us to do background checks, and $67 for business cards, once again, that we did not use, with the ending balance of $174. So $450 is what we started with in the account, and it sustained us to get through all of these things that we needed for the business. And then we started making money in December. You're going to ask, how quickly can you make that money back? We started making money in December of the next month. And first cleanings hit $721. Second cleanings hit $155. Third, so on and so forth, $96, $106, ending at $1,084 in December, $1,084 in December. So this is literally exactly what we mean when we say low-cost startup. Low-cost startup.
So when you guys are asking about, we started the bank account with $450 and we ended up the balance with $1,000. That's only in 1 month. We made up our starting costs back within 4 weeks, essentially. And this year we're on track to do 600,000. The first year we did 82,000, as you can see.
Yep.
The second year we doubled and did 166. The current year, this is a couple months old, 403,000, and now we're on track to do 600,000. So why does this solution work? You're like, why? What the hell is this business? Why are you teaching it to us? Why did this work? We get paid every single day. This is literally our bank account transactions every single day. We want to tell you guys that this solution is not new.
Can anybody guess what? It's a secret. There's multiple companies that you can think of that has a similar model to this. Can anybody tell us in the chat what companies run this model? And that them doing it shows that it's a proven model. It's a proven business model. We show it with our numbers, but also these are billion-dollar companies doing it. Can anybody just drop in the chat what companies?
Some of the largest companies in the world
that are doing this business model.
In general, I was just saying in general. What's the largest companies in the world? I think I'll say the same thing.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got.
What's some of the largest companies in the world right now? Drop it in the chat.
Amazon.
What's the largest company?
Sasha got it. Mr. and Mrs. Green is on it.
The largest company in the world.
Apple.
Staffing. Okay.
So Vanguard, Amazon. You guys know it. Amazon runs the model. Airbnb runs the model. Uber runs the model. Lyft runs the model. Handy, Thumbtack, all of them run the model. Meaning that Amazon is the world's largest e-commerce platform, but they don't make any e-commerce. Does that make sense? Uber is Lyft's largest taxi companies, but they don't own any cars. Airbnb, everybody knows it. They don't own any homes, right? So same thing with us. We don't own any cleaning supplies, right? We don't own any of that. We are the middleman, Handy and Thumbtack. We are the middle people. We get paid from the interaction over and over again with connecting a cleaning partner or contractor to a client. That is what we do, and it's a proven model, as we show you, this billion-dollar companies. And sometimes it's 7 times a day, 11 times a day. Like we said, over and over is what we do, and that's why it works, because we are the middleman. We've shown that it works just with our company, and we've shown that it works with billion-dollar companies as well.
Yeah, you guys are still dropping companies in the chat, so good job with that. A lot of you guys guessed Amazon, which was good. So we told you guys that you are only one cleaner away from changing your life. So I want to take a break here right quick. I want to make sure you guys are still taking notes. I want to remember that you guys, we mentioned Anita, one of our cleaning contractors, and we're going to show you how to find contracts. We're going to walk you through it. We're going to break it down. So make sure you guys are still taking notes. And our goal for you is to find out your best cleaning partners, how to find them, how to vet them. And we sold you Anita. She's one of our first contractors that we hired. She made our company over $237,000.
Yep.
We told you guys, imagine having 3, 4, 5 Anitas.
She's since hired multiple people under her. She's hired multiple people under her. She's putting her son through medical school. Like, it's not just you are impacting these people as well, changing their trajectory as well, right? Medical school that we're able to help her do for her son because she's working with our company.
Somebody had commented, "Oh, you're exploiting cleaning companies. You're exploiting cleaning partners." She's putting her son through medical school. She's obviously left the company she was working with to work on herself and her family. So, and her son works in her business as a side hustle for her. So our side hustle helped her create more income for herself and another business side hustle for her kids. So imagine 3, 4, 5 of these people working with you. So your question is going to be, why would cleaners work with you? We only work with contractors. These are our business partners. Because mom and pop cleaners, let's go with Anita. She has no online presence. All she has is word of mouth. People find her by saying, hey,
referral, a neighbor, or somebody has done it. Like, okay, use her. Here's her number. Use her. But there's no online presence for her. You can't book her online. You have to speak to her. You have to text. You have to say, are you available? When are you going to pay me? How are you going to pay me? All those things you have to do.
So think about it like this: with somebody who has no online presence, you're like, how do I get more customers? So we want you guys to understand the concept before you go out there and start trying to replicate this business. Because if you can't verbalize why they should work with you, then they're not gonna work with you. Yeah. You're gonna be on the phone stumbling. So we need you to understand why these people will work with you over working for themselves. Just like a job interview, you go to interview, they say, why do you want to work with us? You need to be able to verbalize why this relationship works.
They can't find clients. That's their biggest struggle. As we mentioned, they're not marketing anywhere. So there's but so much word of mouth can take you. Yes, you may say, well, I've gotten 15 clients from word of mouth, but you can have 30 if you're working with a company. And so that's how they see it. That's the benefit of that. That's, the easiest thing for us is finding clients. For them, they're constantly looking for that. But if they're working with us, then they don't even have to think about it. They just have to do the job. They just have to clean. That's it. They just have to clean.
We want to make sure you guys understand the concepts behind it. So customer service, we were just on a live call, and one of our people was saying, hey, I can't pick up the phone because I am out there cleaning, right? So if Anita is cleaning with us, she can't get more jobs because she doesn't have a team to answer the phones. We have a team. We have a team of assistants to do that for us. So she doesn't have to worry about the customer service. She just has to worry about cleaning. So they ask, how do I vet these people to find out if they're good cleaners? They're able to focus on what they're good at. Most of the time, people are trying to do too much. They're trying to clean. They're trying to answer the phone. They're trying to answer leads.
Get money from charging people.
They're trying to chase all these different obstacles, when if they could focus on what they're good at. Imagine if you were at your job and you were I don't know.
I'm laughing because everybody got that extra task that you got to do. And it's like, this ain't part of my job description.
Exactly. Imagine if your job description was one thing and your company hired you to do that one thing only, and you focus on that one thing all day. Imagine how good you would be. Right? Imagine how good you'd be if you got able to focus on that one thing. So you could they could just focus on the cleaning while we handle the other 50% of the jobs.
And most importantly, they rather do what they're good at. It's plain and simple, kind of what we said. They rather do what they're good at, cleaning. They come in, they do the job, and that's it. They don't need to worry about everything else because we handle that for them. And so when you explain it to them like that, the benefits of working with you, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer for them to work with you because you provide all this value to them.
So we told you the conversation to understand the mindset around the cleaners, right? Why are you working with them? Why would they work with you? Why wouldn't they do this on their own? But how do you find those people?
The same place you'll find everyone else. Craigslist, Google, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, Facebook groups. These are the places that you'll find cleaners. These are places that people are looking for jobs. People are looking for jobs and all. I know you may say Craigslist. Craigslist is a really good platform where you can find cleaners and you can find people that are wanting to do the job.
We want to make sure that you guys understand this too. So these people are already advertising their services. So we mentioned Facebook groups. Your business is the solution to their problems. So when we first had our daughter, we were looking for a nanny. Jhanilka was in Facebook groups looking for a nanny, and there were a bunch of different posts about nannies. This is literally a screenshot from what someone posted in a Facebook group. They said, good afternoon, I'm a single mom and have a small cleaning service. Check mark. I'm looking to gain more clients. Check mark. I do extensive cleans at an affordable price. Check mark. I travel and have my own supplies. Check mark. I also have organic cleaning supplies. check mark. I love cleaning and it's therapeutic. It's an escape. And I know how busy it can be with children. She's advertising her business in a mom group. So she's showing you how to find more clients. But then we're on the business side trying to think about how to get more contractors.
Yeah. So we're like, oh, we can utilize her because she has everything that we would need. She has her own supplies. She knows how to clean. She loves to clean. So we can provide her with more clients. She can always still do her own clients, but we can provide her with more clients. So you are the expert in the business, and the cleaners, they are the experts in cleaning. So you come together, it's magic. Together you complete the business. You are the expert. They're the expert. You're the expert in the business. They're the expert in cleaning. You come together and complete the business when you work together.
So think about it like this. Your CEO owns the company. Your CEO is the expert in ownership, in business, in marketing, and you work for the company. You're not the expert in any of that because if you were, you'd be running the business. So that's how you think about it. So the CEO doesn't have the ability to do the job because they have to focus on everything else. So they hire people who are trained and skilled in the things that they need done in the business. That's what you're doing when you're looking for these people. So Facebook groups is a hidden gem that we do want to give you guys because it still works. You guys ready for the next gem? Drop I'm ready in the chat. Drop I'm ready in the chat. I'm going to show you another gem that we find as well. I see some of you guys talking about some of the lead platforms that we use. Okay. I'm gonna have a hard time getting clients. Listen, we got you guys. We got you guys. So drop I'm ready if you're ready for another gem. I'm ready. There we go.
We have Tiara, Roger,
cool.
Keisha.
We want to make sure you guys are still with us.
Jeanette, there we go.
So I know we said Craigslist, but I want to show you actually a screenshot of a Craigslist ad, right? So when we say, I know you guys think about Craigslist, you think about it's outdated. We look on Craigslist at least a couple times a week. We also post our business on here a couple times a week. You can find contractors on here and you can find business. So a reason we would look for this company to work with is because number one, the picture quality is low. Right now, we know they're out in the field, they're cleaning, and they're trying to take a picture of the job, right? Number two, no website or booking information is on here. So they have ways that you could call them, but I know if they're out in the field cleaning, they don't have the ability to pick up the phones.
And in this day and age, most people want something they can get right away. I don't want to have to call you. Maybe you don't answer. I don't want to have to text you. I want to be able to see everything. And if I have questions, then I can call, but I don't need to have to call you to book a service if I don't want to.
And it says that their response time is 24 to 48 hours.
I'm moving on.
We're both moving.
I'm not waiting 42 days to hear back from a company for a service that I need. Because I may need the cleaning within 2 days.
Exactly. Most of us are not booking cleanings multiple weeks out. Most of the time you're booking it within 24 to 48 hours. So I can't wait for you to get back to me within that time. So now you're already moving on. So we know that they have a problem on the back end. The pictures look great outside of the one that they posted, but we know that they do a great job of cleaning. But now we can say, all right, we can work with you on the back end, get you more clients, and you can focus on what you're good at, which is mainly cleaning. We want to show you guys this example on Craigslist on why you shouldn't, like some of the reasons we will find this person and work with them.
Remember we said that getting a cleaner, we want to speak about how you got a cleaner. We just touched on that. And we want to talk about something else you may be thinking about, competition. We're all scared of competition. We like the analogy of walking down the bread aisle, walking down the water aisle. Everybody's selling water. Everybody got a wheat bread. Everybody has a wheat bread, but for some reason you either go with Wonder, honey wheat, whatever the case may be. Competition is not something to worry about. We do not need all the money, just a small piece of it. And you're like, well, what does that mean? Like,
I also want to think about it like this. For the ladies in the chat, how many makeup pieces do you have?
Oh yeah,
how many makeup pieces do you have? Drop 1, drop 5, you got 10.
It's not pieces, it's it's the way you said it. How many different lines? Yeah. Okay.
How many lines of makeup do you have? Because if you think about it like this, you don't, like I said, you may have a Fenty, you may have a
there's Fenty, there's NARS, there's Armani, there's tons of different beauty lines.
How many colognes do you have, right?
Yeah.
Man, how many colognes do you have? You got 1, you got 5, you got 10. Like, we all have different clothes, meaning that we want different things at different times of our life. We may say, I want the expensive cologne today. I need the cheaper cologne tomorrow. Or I may need this cologne a couple weeks down. So this is why we say competition doesn't matter, because you're going to find your target demographic and you're going to be able to market to them directly.
So we spoke about you don't need all the money, just a small piece of it. And I know some people are like, I want all the money. But let us just talk you through some of the math. Let's just talk you through some of the math. What's the total population in your area? You may not know it. We're going to tell you ours. Dallas has about 1 million population. Let's just go with that. Keep it clean. Let's say we get 0.0% of the population. 0.01% of the population. It's not 1%. That's 0.01% of the population. That's 100 clients a month. That is 100 clients a month. You know, that sounds great to me. As you continue to grow, obviously, you're going to strive for more, but 100 clients a month. Now, if on average, we say that each client is $200 per cleaning on average, there's going to be some clients that you charge less and some that you charge more, significantly more, right? If there's 100 clients a month, $200 per cleaning, that's on average giving you how much? $20,000 a month. Woo, we have $20,000 a month, right? And now you're going to say, but I have some expenses. Of course, you have some expenses. Let's say you minus your business expenses. This is just hypothetical. You're paying the cleaners, your marketing, you have ads, $14,000 in expenses, and you are left with $6,000 a month. You are left with $6,000 a month. Is that enough for you? Is that enough for you? Let me know. Is $6,000 a month enough for you? For me, absolutely, it's enough for me.
And remember, our goal was just to pay off our debt. Mm-hmm. And when we started this business, we had $114,000 of debt. Our goal was to just pay that off. And then it became, how do we just pay some bills, right? So it was like, how can you pay my cell phone bill? How can this pay my car note? How can this pay this? How can this pay that? And we took it piece by piece until it grew. So is $6,000 a month enough for you? I think so. Listen, $600 extra is enough for me, right? It's a place to start. It's more than you have, right? A car note and then maybe a cell phone bill. That could be a
depending on where you live. It could be part of your rent. I mean, there's so many things. We wanted to just show you the math as to why that competition that you are putting in your head does not matter at 0.01% of the market, because there's always going to be way more clients than there is businesses. There's always going to be way more clients than there is businesses. Another reason why you should
show you
think about the competition.
Way more clients than there are business. So remember, we said competition doesn't matter. We said we're going to show you how to dominate the competition, because your business will be open 24/7. So I want you guys to drop in the chat. If you're looking for a restaurant or a local service business, where are you going to look first? If you want to find out the reviews for a restaurant or a business, where are you going to look first? How are you going to get them? Drop it in the chat. Let me know where you're going to find them at.
Somebody said, did it freeze? Let me make sure that we all can still see and hear us.
Google.
Online. Okay.
Online.
I guess
Google.
You guys can still see.
Google. Right. I see some Yelp. Exactly. You want to find reviews? This is why Yelp is one of our marketing tactics that we use. So we're going to walk you through a story, right? So this is at midnight. If you guys see the highlight right there, this is at midnight. Carly, one of our clients, she booked us online at midnight.
We don't know her.
We have no idea who she is. She booked our cleaning service without talking to us, without hearing us on the phone, without seeing our faces, and she paid us $509. And she put where she found us at Yelp.
She was willing to spend $509, and she did not know who we were at all, because your business is open 24/7.
So that's one of the gems. Your business will be open 24/7 with your website. So we're going to discuss why there's more clients than customers. There's more clients than businesses. There are 11 companies total on this map here, including ours. Carly lives up here at the top of the map. Somewhere here, we have her address, but it just shows you like where it is. She has 6 other companies to go to in her area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Our cleaning business is down here surrounded by 5 other competitors. One of our go-to marketing platforms is Yelp, and we're going to show you exactly why. So total, there are 11 competitors that Carly could go to in total. So marketing hack, gaining social proof. So Carly is like, listen, it's midnight. I'm going to check the people in my area first, because I'm not going all around the map. It's midnight. I'm tired.
And many of you, as you know, we're speaking about social proof here, you're not booking a service unless you have reviews, right? Most of us, you want to see reviews there. And that's what we're speaking about by the social proof. So all of them in her area had less than 5 stars. Okay. So she decides she doesn't want to book there, right? She doesn't want to book there. Mm-hmm. So they are lacking social proof. Maybe they don't have enough social proof. Maybe they have a lot of bad reviews. Not sure what's happening, but they had less than 5 stars. So she's like, don't want to go with them. This is This is where we're going through the customer journey for her. We're going through the customer journey.
We're going through what we think, what we speculate. So
we didn't ask her.
Again, our business is open 24/7 while most competitors are asleep. We are open without having to be on the phone.
Nobody got to text
or answering emails or answering leads. So back to the map she goes. Remember, none of the people in her area had 5 stars or more, 4 stars or more. 3 of the companies down here at the bottom, you can't book them online. The website is closed. You have to call them to book their services. It's midnight. Carly's not calling anybody. Make paying you easy. Have an online booking platform.
Then we have over 200 plus reviews. Plus, that is great social proof, right? The most reviewed company still hasn't figured it out. We're down to 3 companies. You spoke about that. Top 3 companies have 200 plus reviews, 146 reviews, and then we have 50 reviews. Sorry. We have 50 reviews. So you're thinking, well, wouldn't she go with the 200 plus review? That makes the most sense. But once again, they can't be booked online. They can't be booked online. So now it's like, all right, I really have to make a decision. Now we have 2 companies. I need to make a decision. I need to book someone online. It's 12 a.m. I don't got no more time. This is what Carly's saying. I'm telling you this is what she's saying. The small guy, which is us, we respond in an hour. The competition responds in a day. Who's waiting a day? I'm at a point that I want to book you and keep it moving. Who is waiting in a day? So Yelp prioritize excellent customer service. So making your customer service great is key. How quickly are you responding? Are you taking, 4 hours? Okay, but a day is pretty long. We respond within an hour. We have virtual assistants that can respond within an hour. When we were doing it ourselves, we were still responding within an hour to 3 hours because by then the person probably has moved on. And we still had 9 to 5s during that time. So customer service is key.
So we want to make sure you find the Carlys in your area. We want to make sure, how do you get the most profitable customers to find you and pay you every single day? These are our marketing secrets. This is like what we use. Mm-hmm. So you could do word of mouth. You could tell friends, family, coworkers. That's fantastic.
Church,
all of that stuff. But we were new to Dallas. We didn't have any of that. We had to go online. So Yelp, you could go to yelp.com or biz.yelp.com. Search engine optimization, meaning how do you rank on Google? If you want to do some organic things, Instagram and Facebook, you can do ads there, or you can just go and post. We don't do any of Instagram or Facebook marketing because our clients find us, but we want to give you options. That's the important thing. We want to give you options. Google My Business, make sure you have a profile set up on all these platforms because this will help you rank on Google a lot higher. A lot of people will be like, oh, I'm just going to do Instagram and Facebook. That's fantastic, but you need to be on every single platform. When people type the name of your business, it's going to be everywhere. When they type in cleaning business, your name is going to start to pop up because Google says, oh, I saw this name on Yelp. I saw this name on Instagram. I saw this name on Google. I saw this name on Thumbtack. I saw this name on Nextdoor. I saw this name on Facebook. So we're giving you the hacks to make sure your website is able to rank online. Very big hack there, please.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's really the concept of it. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You want to make sure you spread yourself out so that different people can find you. There's different customers on every platform, right? So just to recap a little bit, we are open 24/7, 365, with an easy to use website. Customers can easily pay you. You integrate your online booking platform. They pay you through Stripe, Square, PayPal, whatever it is. They can easily pay you so that you're not chasing them for money. Eliminate the need to chase any client for money. And you're using social proof to boost your sales. The reviews that you get boost your sales. The reviews that you get speak for your company when you're not able to speak. When people are finding you online and booking you without having to make that phone call, without having to send that email, that social proof is your bread and butter. And having amazing customer service. As you know, any business that you interact with, any business that you buy from, you want to have great customer service. So if you think about it in that way, how am I showing up for the client? Yep. How quickly am I responding? What am I saying when I respond? How am I fixing issues? Things like that. Customer service seems so simple, but it can make such a difference.
So we told you where to find cleaners. We told you how to market and make your website stand out. We told you why social proof is important, where to market your business, how to beat the competition and get customers. I want to make sure we didn't miss anything because mastering these skills is how you set yourself up for financial freedom. Because again, if you start another business, it's going to be the same concepts. Same concept. We use these concepts to start our cleaning business. We use these concepts to run our virtual assistant business. We use our concepts to run other businesses that we have.
Which just means that money will never be an issue because we will continue to use these skills that we're teaching you in other businesses to continue to grow it.
So we want to make sure that you guys got everything you needed from those slides. We want to make sure you guys had that information. And your question is like, all right, I got all this information. Like, where do I go from here? It's like there's a fork in the road. It took us 5 years to figure this out, 5 years to make $1 million, but that is a long time to try to figure this out. I don't know about you guys. My confidence level when I first started is not the same where it is now. We were struggling. We were trying to figure this out. We were hitting people up, like, can I get some more information about this? But you could go do this on your own, absolutely, and get this business up and running. But if we walked you through the process, what would your confidence level be at that point? What would your confidence level be at that point?
Yeah. So how do you shorten it, right? You want to shorten it. You don't need to take 4 to 5 years to get to where we got. You can take 2 years to get to where we got. And that's what we want to do with you today. We like to help you shorten that learning curve so that you can reach your goals, have that financial freedom, start to build your generational wealth in a shorter amount of time. It may take you 3 months. It may take you 4 months versus our 4 or 5 years.
You want to make sure you have a cleaning business that successfully converts these people so you start making money in sales right away. And we're going to give a few people the opportunity to work with us directly because we had to figure this out on our own. We had a system that took us 4 or 5 years to learn. Imagine if we had a system that anyone could use. This is literally me hitting someone up on Facebook, asking them about, hey, I saw you had a cleaning business. Can you give me more information about it?
October 2017.
This is 2017. You see the screenshot there. I am literally hitting people up trying to get pieces of information. And I'm like, we figured this out. It took us 4 years, but we realized the impact would grow that we had, and we were able to help more people. I was literally hitting people up, trying to get pieces of the puzzle, and we built a business that can help anyone. So we're gonna give you guys the opportunity to work with us with Cleaning Business University, how to start and scale a 7-figure cleaning business without cleaning any houses.
And this is a breakdown. We're going to get into it more, but this is a breakdown of what we have in our university of things that you would need: the course, contractor agreement, signature, market research, finding the competitors research. This is a breakdown of it, but let us go on to other slides where we can show you more of what is included.
So we want to make sure you guys know, by the time you're finished with Cleaning Business University, our goal is to have you grow and scale a completely remote cleaning business. This is not a university that's going to sit on the shelf and you like, I'm never going to use it. It's a program. So by the time you're done with it, you have a cleaning business, complete cleaning business. We're going to show you how to assemble your cleaning business step by step. And the videos, we have videos in the course that we'll share with you, will be recordings of us, as well as us teaching you and showing you step by step, click by click inside our system. We're going to go from the very beginning to the entire process.
A to Z process. If Z had another letter, if there was another letter after Z, it would be in there. If there's another after. So let's talk about it. Let's see, you may be like, let's give you the full rundown of what's in our course, right? Module 1, clarity on ownership. Our 5-year process for our clean method of running our business. Expenses of the business. You're like, well, I don't know how much it's going to cost. Expenses of the business. We're going to teach you the foundational pieces building on some personal development, persuasion, and influence. Digging into the business model, how to math your way to 6 figures. Everybody wants to hit 6 figures. 6 figures is like the new hot word. Everybody wants to hit it, but how do you do it? We'll show you how to do it. What do you do when things get difficult? So this is kind of clarity, knowing your why, building up, things like that. That's what we speak about in module 1. In module 2,
so right now you got your mindset ready, you got your business ready. We're gonna teach you how to legalize your business. So we didn't even know how to do an LLC when we started.
For some of you, you may be like, what? Everybody knows that. For some people, you're like, I'm not so sure either. But this is why we break it down in the course, because it wasn't so clear, at least to us.
We're going to show you how to choose your name that stands out. Importantly, how to rank on Google with your name. Setting up your business structure. You want an LLC, you want an S Corp. Your business bank account. Liability insurance. People ask, what happens if something breaks? We teach you what business liability insurance to have if something breaks. What HR platform? How do you pay yourself or pay your team? We teach you what HR platform that we use. How to make money, but not only how to manage that money. Most importantly, people can make money all day, but how do you manage your money using the Profit First system? How to price your services? How do I charge for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath? How do I charge for a deep cleaning?
What is a deep cleaning?
What is a deep cleaning? Scouting the competition. You want to find out. You always want to know what other people are doing. You want to be inside the business. We're going to tell you how to scout the competition, how to find out what's working for them, but also how to implement what's working or not working in your business. How to make sure you avoid those mistakes.
Establishing your brand. By the time you reach here, your back end will be all set up. Now, this is the front end. This is for people that's not really so techie, i.e. me. We remove the technical obstacle by giving you our team that did our website and continues to do all of our students' websites. You have your own booking platform. You have your own customer management software, CRM. How do people actually book you? You have the software to manage your cleaning team. You'll have your payment platform to accept payments. We speak about making it easy for customers to book you, but you're like, well, how does that work? We show you that. Where your business will be marketed and the platforms that you need to use so that people can find you and book you.
So this is all about establishing the front end of the business. So what do I see online when I type in your cleaning business?
What are customers seeing?
What are your customers seeing? Mm-hmm. So right now you have your name, your business entity, your back-end software, your website. Now you need to find people to work with. This is the most time-consuming part of the business, which is why this is the longest part of our process. It doesn't seem like it, but the actual videos in here and the modules are extremely detailed. So we give you the job ads. We don't just tell you what to post. We tell you where to post, how frequently to post. What happens when someone applies? You're like, I've never interviewed anyone.
Yeah.
I was interviewing at my job for years. So we give you our interviewing techniques. We also tell you the scripts and the scripts. What to tell people when you're talking to them.
What questions to ask.
What questions to ask. How to know if someone's a good fit on the phone. Red flags to look out for. And our contract, our $900 contract that we had our lawyer pay for, or that we paid for that our lawyer did, we give that to you in our course.
And this is the contract that the contractor signed with working with you. So acquiring customers, nurturing relationships. You're like, all right, I got the website up and running. I'm confident. I have all these things. I know where to post my job ads. Now I got the contractors. Now I need the clients. Next? What's next? I need the clients. You have all those things. So setting up your business profile on all the platforms that you need. Some of the stuff we spoke about already, the Yelps, the Thumbtacks, the Google, the shortcut that someone used to get 20 clients in their first month. 20 clients in their first month. How to market to Airbnb hosts. Some people are really interested in the Airbnb market. We touch on that. Keeping the money coming in with reoccurring clients. Reoccurring is the name of the game. As you know, like subscription box things, there's a lot of subscription companies, and because they keep you coming back. And so that's what we want. How to handle a bad review if you get one. I want to say when you get one, because you will get a bad review.
Definitely get one.
And how do you handle that? And how to market your business on your favorite sites. You know, how do I go ahead and do that? How do I market my business? How do I make sure that I stand out from these other businesses that may be out there?
And we also have a few extras. How to hire your virtual assistants. We're going to have a mini course that's going to be added in there. How you can run your business completely hands off. Setting up your business to rank on Google. Our intro to SEO call. We had our search engine optimization guy give a live call on how to rank on Google, giving you the basics of that. So he gives you that information, and we added that to the course. We have a group coaching call. We added that group coaching call on the course as well. How to make your money back from this course immediately. We have an affiliate program. There's somebody that's online marketing, so we tell you how to do that stuff as well.
Remember, we said one cleaning partner can change your life. This is our student that had 20K in 90 days with just one cleaner, right? So imagine if she had multiple cleaners, what that would look like, the growth that she had. But 20K in 3 months, I think is amazing. 20K in 3 months is one of our students. This is another one of our students where we'll play the video for you. 10K first month in business. 10K first month in business and 5 months closing on 15K monthly.
It's Jeremy Jared. I am a NASA systems engineer at my 9 to 5, and then on the side, I also run a cleaning business, and I can tell you right now that it is worth every penny that I dropped on it. I did not get into this program thinking that I was going to like get rich, or at least that wasn't like the initial goal. It was really just to maybe take 2 or 3 extra vacations a year with like the side money. But after going through the cleaning business course and putting a lot of what they say into practice, hiring good maids, and getting the ball rolling, goals have changed a little bit. I can definitely see how someone could potentially get wealthy off of this. Our first month was in mid-February, and I only did about $2,000 when I started. I think my first clean was February 14th. And already for the month of April of the same year, we did 11K. And right now, if I didn't get one more clean, it's, I don't know, mid-May sometime. If I did not get one more clean for the rest of this month, for the month of May, I would already hit 10K right now with no more cleanings, just off of what we've done so far. And, obviously if nobody like cancels for the remaining week. So it's worth every penny, man. I'm extremely grateful for what they've done for me in my life. And just don't overthink it. I know that there are a lot of people that want to enroll or are thinking about enrolling, and, they're thinking like, how am I going to do this or how am I going to do that? Just do it. That's the best thing. Cause I did the same thing. I definitely overthought every single step, whether it was a website, SEO, ads, whatever the case may be. But I promise you, if you just follow their steps, step by step, because they lay it out. If they lay out the blueprint, all you got to do is follow it. If you just follow those steps, I promise.
Sure. So yeah, he told you guys, you literally hear from him. He told you exactly what he was able to do. There's another one of our students. They did 90K their first year, I believe they said. They're killing it. They're out. They're actually local to us too.
Did the one-on-one coaching, and we've been successful cleaning for almost a year now. We've done $92,000 in sales. We were able to hire 2 contract cleaners to work for us on a full-time basis, and we continue to grow. We're able to travel outside the United States and still have the business working.
So they did 90K their first year with two people.
Two people.
Guys, my name is Corey. Here in Louisiana, I signed up for the Cleaning Business University a little over 2 months ago. Breezed through that course in about 2 weeks, got my business up and running. I pushed, I did the work, and starting to see the fruits of that labor. The past 2 months have reached a couple of $1,000s, so definitely recoup my money from the course. But the most important thing, I think, from the course is just learning about the process to really be successful with being a business owner and kind of managing a cleaning business at this level. So it has been really cool. It has been life-changing. The community also has been amazing. The community that we found with other cleaners across the country, just really digging in and leveling up, has been amazing. So if you have been thinking about it, stop thinking. You need to get the course, get your business started, and continue to level up with the rest of us. So it has been an exciting opportunity. I'm excited for you to connect with the community, connect with all of us, and can keep growing, grinding, and leveling up to the top. Let's get it.
And then we got, let me know if y'all still with us, because these are some of our students. These are some of our top students. Not even some of our top students. We want to make sure you guys still with us, because these are people like just dropping us love because they know how this business has changed their lives. So drop in the comments if you still with us. And we got men. We want to show the men too. We have a lot of women who take our program, but we have a lot of men too. I want to make sure we show the men.
But nothing was flourishing. Everything was just like infancy. So it's like you think you have multiple streams of income, but you got multiple streams of work. That's really what you got. So at that time now, I said, cool, I'm gonna figure out which one of these do I actually want to do. Figure out the cleaning business was actually the one I was gonna focus on and scale. So I said 2021, I'm liquidating every business. So throughout last year, I spent the first 6 months of the year really liquidating everything. Got out of my rental cars, got out of the stock market in terms of trading. I got out of the mobile home truck, got out of everything, and I focused 100% on the business. And then that essentially allowed me to make $400,000 last year in the cleaning business alone once I focused on it. And we ended the year with a $50,000 a month, and then a $60,000.
I heard it.
I heard it there.
I heard it there first. So we created a system. We created a system that allowed these people to do this. And it wasn't like it was something that they had to figure out on their own. It wasn't like this is something they had to figure out on their own, because they still had us to walk them through it.
So 15K. We have Stephanie here, 3 locations within 1 year, New York, Florida, and DMV area. And she does commercial. I've seen that question come up. She does commercial. She took the course and went on to do commercial as well. So you can do the same also. Alex, we just spoke on 400K in the cleaning business in 1 year, and he's been running the business for 2.5 years now, I think. So yeah, he doesn't clean a single home. He doesn't clean a single home. Our students are on the fast track to success, which is what we love. Our students have done over 4 million in less than 2 years. We have one student on the way to 1 million. We have 20 plus students at 100K or close to it, 10 plus at high figures of 50K. We launched in 35 states. That question comes up all the time. Can it work in my state? Absolutely. Our students completed over 25,000 cleanings, and few have left their jobs. One bought a house.
And this is just what we know.
This is what they tell us. I mean, I'm sure there's more that have done that, and hundreds of lives change.
So our students showed you that it works. You could be anywhere in the world, and we appreciate you guys are here with us. Again, I got a folder of 358 reviews, testimonials. I made my money back from the course in the first month of business. We got tons of these. We're not going to bombard you with them. We want to let you know that they do exist and they are here. So today we're showing you a few things. Again, we want to show you without a shadow of a doubt that this is possible to create an online cleaning business without ever having to clean a single home.
You've seen that it's possible to find one cleaning partner that can make you $237,000. We've shown you how to market your business to get clients knocking on your virtual door, your website. And by now, it should be abundantly clear that joining this program will be one of the best decisions that you have ever made. You know it can work. You see the results. We've shown you our results. We've shown you our students' results, and our students continue to have amazing, amazing results.
So we want to make sure if you guys are ready to start your 7-figure cleaning business, drop "I'm ready" in the chat and completely change your life. And this is how you can sign up. Your only job once you sign up is to watch the videos, follow along for step-by-step as you build your cleaning business, find your ideal cleaning partners and clients, and create your automatic business with us.
By the time you've graduated from the Cleaning Business University, you should have a fully functioning cleaning business that's ready to get you new customers automatically, and you can make you and your business much more money. That's the goal, right? You want to make money, you want to scale, you wanted to make it automatic to operate like a robot, and that is what you will be allowed to do once you finish with our course. So we broke down exactly what's in the course. This is just it marked again and showing the total value of what Cleaning Business University is. The retail price, though, the current retail price is $14.97. If you go, you can check it out that our current retail price is $14.97. If that sounds expensive to you, okay, but if it will cost you a lot more, it will cost you at least $50,000 in a percentage of every sale if you had to pay someone to build this business for you. With Cleaning Business University, we teach you how to build your own business at your own pace that pays you every single day for just a fraction of that amount, and you own this incredibly valuable skill set. The business belongs to you. The business belongs to you.
So we told you guys the retail value is $14.97, but the best part about this is that we get to share this information by getting testimonials from our students. And if you believe you could make $1 million in a cleaning business, drop $1 million in the chat, because we want to let you guys know it is possible. So this is one of our students. I want to give you an update. And even though my business grows every month and it's not $1 million company yet, it has allowed me to purchase a home. The income pays for my mortgage. Congratulations.
Here's to make double payments soon. That's amazing.
We're 1 month and have 4 bookings. The goal in September is to double that. We're showing you what's possible. And the fact that you're still here watching means you're serious about your success. So we're going to give you guys $500 out of our own pocket and make the course $997 on this webinar only. We're going to invest in you. You guys invested time with us. We're going to invest in you.
Over an hour.
Over an hour, right? So you guys are still here. You invested over an hour with us. And then we're offering this price for $997. We're going to take $500 out of our pocket and put it into your success.
Bonuses, right? Bonuses. We're giving bonuses as well. How to dominate Google via SEO is part of it. How to dominate Google via SEO is part of it. We also have the pre-recorded coaching call to learn mistakes other students made so that you can avoid. The value of these things are here. $1,500 to dominate Google via SEO. We pay our SEO person a lot of money. $997 for the value coaching call. Then we also have how to hire Rockstar VA to outsource and grow your business. $1,500 value. Some people say, I don't have the time. We give you a mini course, if you will, of what to look for, how to outsource, how do you find the right VA for your business if you don't have the time to put in for it and run the business yourself.
So here's how you get started, guys. Go to that page right now to join.
We dropped that link. The link is dropped there.
The link is in the chat. Go to cleaningbusinessuniversity.com and you will see a pop-up in a new window. It's going to give you two options. $500 discount for $997 or 3 payments of $397. We're giving you options as well. This fully secure checkout page will pop up in a new window, and you can continue to check out while you listen to the rest of the webinar. So go to cleaningbusinessuniversity.com. The link is right there. And let us know when you buy it. We want to make sure we shout you out in the comments.
And this is what it looks like on the other page. We just want to show you what it looks like.
So once you go there, you go to that page, you'll see the checkout information. You fill out this information. We also have a one-time bonus, a full year in our private community mastermind. Once you hit submit, this is very important. Once you buy the course, you will get the link automatically sent to you. So it's not like something that we got to do or no. It will get sent to you tonight. So you'll receive a link with the login page. It will say order complete, as you see at the very bottom there. And you'll just enter the username and password. And what's also cool about buying things online, meaning for your business, it becomes a business tax write-off. So you get the receipt and you forward that to your CPA. We've spent a lot for education and courses because we know that it's a business write-off. We're not CPAs, we're not accountants, we're not tax experts, but we do have those in our business, and we know that these are write-offs as well.
Now, our coaches and team are probably going to say we're crazy for adding this additional thing on, but we're not done. We spoke about bonuses, but we're still not done. We are adding on, if you buy the webinar, if you buy the course, on the webinar, we are adding on 2 free months of our Clean & Business University community. Corey touched on it. Corey kind of touched on what it is when it comes to our community, but our Mastermind CBU community is a private mastermind chat. It's direct access to us. It's direct access to us. The course, you go at your own pace, right? But in the Mastermind CBU community, it is direct access to us. This might be the most valuable resource we can give you, right? There's Q&A, there's monthly coaching calls from us. We bring in expert guests. We have our accountant speaking there, our SEO speaking there, coach speaking there, financial advisor speaking there. There's grants, business opportunity, client referrals. If we hear something, we're putting it in the community. There's 2 years, 48 hours of information of previous coaching calls, over 250 members. It's priceless. It is priceless. It's access to us and an entire community of like-minded entrepreneurs. So if you buy the course on this webinar, you are getting 2 free months of this. 2 free months of this. The asset alone is worth the price of the entire program. The asset alone is worth the price. I promise you this. I promise you this. Mishino, I'm sure that's not your name. Just purchased it.
Drop it in the chat. Let us know. The offer is available for 24 hours only. So we're not giving this. You won't go on our website and see this information. We showed you that the price is $14.97 outside of this masterclass, outside of this webinar. You want to go over it again. So our Clean & Business University, if you buy it today for $9.97, you get the step-by-step guide to building a remote cleaning business without cleaning any houses. And you get a bonus 2 months free mastermind with the Hard Zogs with us to jumpstart your cleaning business.
Priceless. Those that know, it is priceless, that community. And we want to recap everything because you may be saying, I'm not sure what I get. Today, the 24 hours, when you buy the Clean & Business University, you are getting the blueprint of the course valued at $14.97. The bonus of how to dominate the Google via SEO, $1,500. The previous recorded coaching call of $997. The 2 months private mastermind community is here. You are getting all of that for $997 when you join Clean & Business University today. You are enrolled, you get all of this here that is listed. You get all that is listed here.
If you got it, drop out. I can't see. I just purchased it. Can't wait to get started. All right, we see you guys. Just purchased it. All right. We see you guys. So again, what happens if I get stuck? A lot of people are like, you know what? This is great. This is fantastic. What happens if I don't know what to do? Remember, we said that mastermind, you get access to that. These are screenshots from our students. The community is so strong. We answer questions all night. We just brought a fellow Clean & Business coach in to talk about mindset and talk about their strategy in their business. What was that? Before we went to Paris.
2-3 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks ago. We just had somebody in the community. We're going
and that
live.
recording is there. That recording is still there. So you still would have access to that if you join the program today.
And then we also are going live in the community next week. We're having one of our students talk about how to market your business online in different platforms that we never use. That's the dope thing about the mastermind community, is that you get access to other people who are doing things that we didn't even think about as coaches, because we don't know everything in the business. We have we have access to others who are doing these things. The community is pure gold. You and Jhanilka are providing value. It's nice to have the community with a range of supportive cleaners. So we give you guys access to the mastermind if you buy on the call today.
So at this point, you've seen that it's absolutely possible to create an online cleaning business without ever having to clean a house. You've seen it. We've proven it in an hour and 16 minutes and counting. We have spoken in detail about it. It's clear that Cleaning Business University program will show you exactly how to create yours to get that financial freedom. We'd like to invite you this one last time to participate in the programs that you can start to build your very own cleaning business and change your life within this process. We are confident in that. Change your life within this process. Join Cleaning Business University. It is a $500 discount. It is us taking $500 from our pocket to start your program and jumpstart your cleaning business. $500 discount to jumpstart your cleaning business. So 24 hours. Today is Tuesday at 8:21 Central. So Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central, this offer would no longer be available. You can still buy the course, but it will be at $14.97, and that 2 free months of the community will not be included. That 2 free months of the community will not be included.
We want to make sure you guys understood that. We want to make sure you guys understand that. Any other you want to go through right quick? Let's see what they got. All right, we see you. We see you. Missy WMS. Essence, can't wait to start. Munchino, we see you just purchased it. If you just purchased it, drop I got it in the chat. Drop I got it in the chat. Someone asked, can I use my previous website? You can use your previous website, but we feel like our website would be a little bit better so that you could also get clients as well, a lot more efficient.
It is a $500 discount. It's an offer. It's a once-in-a-lifetime offer of having the 2 free months included with this offer at $9.97. You are getting that for 24 hours only. And yes, we have proven the model to you. We've shown you how to do it. We've dropped some gems for you, things for you to do independently. So anything else for the last slide? Anything else you have there?
I know you guys know we got a newborn, so but no, we appreciate you guys for joining us on this webinar today. Our goal today was just to arm you with some information. We know that some of you guys will take this information and run with it. If you're like us, we would rather shortcut the process and work with people who've already done it. That's all we do. That's all we know. Our goal is to shortcut the process because time is our most valuable asset. And
we're ready to work with those to build your cleaning business. We will see you on the other time.
Yeah.
Other side. We will see you on the other side. It's a $500 discount. Join us. See you in the community for those that join. I think some of you had you named some of them. So that is it.
Appreciate you guys being here. We want you guys to have a fantastic evening. If you got any questions, we will be sending out this information to our VIP members. We want to show you guys how to get this business up and running. Our goal is to have you do this within 4 to 6 weeks max. And we'll see you on the other side. So have a good night.